Alrighty. Alright, jumping right back into Phoenix Wright, Dual Destinies, Filch. I forgot that was where we left off. We're standing right in front of him. Quick recap. We finished the first case in which it turned out that the midnight bomber who bombs at midnight had a bomb, but it was a fake bomb. And he, the only person that he killed, he did kill with a bomb. He hit them with it. He's that good. Doesn't even need it to blow up. We are now in full Japanifornia mode. It turns out this must be the case that Eat Your Hamburgers Apollo strip is based on, because in the background of that you can see the like a wall scroll of the crow Tengu fighting the hey serp and hey foxen. The crow Tengu fighting the nine-tailed fox. As they sit around the traditional American kotatsu. So, the mayor of Japantown was found killed. They think that the mayor of the other Japantown did it, and he obviously did not. And we're looking for clues now. Probably after we talk to him, the first case is going to start. Although they haven't introduced us to any, complicated investigations yet. The first game had really basic stuff until you get to the extra case where now you can dust for fingerprints and you can spray luminol. And then the second game had the Magatama questioning in investigations. And I forget what Apollo Justice had, but, I imagine this isn't going to be basic. We'll get some interesting stuff we can do, but maybe not in the first case. Or maybe not in the first day of the first case anyway. Second case. Well, this is just awful. Terrible, I say. Whoa, that was louder than I thought it would be. I need to move on before he bursts. Is that something I can be put in jail for? Somebody help! Oh, look, it's Mr. What was it again? Finch? No. The name's Filch. Phineas Filch. Keep on pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. Ho! We're making bird puns now. We're all the way back to Hodleful Boyfriend. So what seems to be the problem, Mr. Filch? Oh, it's just terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Come quick. Okay. What's the deal with him all of a sudden? Okay. Looks like some kind of mask. It's the Amazing Ninetales mask. The Amazing Ninetales? Oh, right, the wrestler who appeared during the festival special event. So we only just found out that he had a scheduled wrestling match today and did not show up, and now everybody knows that he is missing. That's what happens 30 minutes after you don't show up. Kayla Dow is here. Hello. Waves and grinning person to you. What's his mask doing here? He'd never take off his mask like this. Someone must have killed him. What? He would never take off his mask. Clearly, he has been killed. QED. Who would do such a thing? Let's go over there and talk in private. Look. There's some white hair caught up inside this mask. Do they... Okay. Okay. Do they mean in addition to the white hair that's a part of the mask? I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, that is an astonishing leap in logic. Are those crumbs that he's taking out of his pocket? So, what makes you believe that the Amazing Ninetales has been murdered? You really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, ain't you? Yes, I mean, no. I mean, please, just tell me. Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in the quest for the champions belt? What a team. Me and my bandit's mask, and you and that demon mask of yours. Demon mask? Wonder if I could make it big. Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial. Huh? Oh, no, I wasn't actually. Arg! Why did I let him pull me off topic like that? Come on, Apollo, ask him about the amazing Ninetales murder already. Tell me about the amazing Ninetales murder. The amazing Ninetales is our village's savior. Don't you forget it. His trademark's a gold cape made to look like 9 foxtails. He whirls through the ranks, smacking down Tenma Town wrestlers left and right. He only fights wrestlers from Tenma Town. It's a pretty small time. He sparked the monster craze, revitalizing Ninetales Vale in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town. Huh, the amazing Ninetales really does sound, well, amazing. His hat falls off. Pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. I'm proud to be... I don't know what I've done with this guy's voice. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. Come to think of it, you look kind of monster-like yourself, Mr. Felch. Guess it makes sense since you're from the same village as the amazing Ninetales. Yeah, I know. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Since when was that a compliment? Ouch! What's the big idea? Check your pocket. Hey, how'd you do that? Keep it. I got lots more. Amazing Ninetales glossy added to the Truth Bold section of your handbook. So you keep saying that the amazing Ninetales was killed. What's the story behind that? Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up along the river outside? That's only part of it. The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event. The word round Ninetales Vale is he was killed by Tenma Taro. You villagers are really superstitious, aren't you? That we are. We love conspiracy theories too, like the mayor's diabolical plot. The mayor of Tenma Town? What is he plotting? Rumor has it he's planning on releasing Tenma Taro. That's why he wants the merger. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. That's quite a tale. He ain't finished yet. There was only one person who could stop the merger. Our hero, the amazing Ninetales. So yeah, when he said there's white hair inside it, I don't know if he means that part of the mask that looks like the fox's neck, or did he mean like inside the cap there's some strands of white hair to show that the person who was wearing it had white hair. He vowed to battle the mayor of Tenma Town and stop the municipal merger. I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. Somebody did try, and they were successful, and that's why I'm planning it. Apollo, we still have to ask him about the alderman's murder, remember? Not super familiar with wrestler backstories, but this seems like a lot. Yeah, isn't it usually like... Okay, I don't know any wrestlers. Other than Andre the Giant, who I don't think had a backstory. Mr. Felch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office, guarding the entrance like Mr. Cubie said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. You must be talking about this small room in the upper right. There's a TV there. It definitely looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings from there. And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch? Yeah, I do indeed. I was with Mr. Tenma's aide. Florent LaBelle's his name. So the two of you were together. That's a pretty sound alibi, all right. Unless you murdered him too. No. And nobody came in or out of the manor around the time of the murder? Kept watch here the whole time. I didn't see a soul pass by. And if anyone did, that there security camera would have spotted them. So no one came in or out around the time of the murder. That means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. Yes, I know. The foyer. I like saying foyer. So do you think this mask is the real deal? Without a doubt. This here's the mask worn by the amazing Ninetales. What about that white hair I found inside the mask? Wait, I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look! There's even a spot where some fur is missing. Then this places the mask at the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean? Someone with white hair. Who could it be? Who is linked with the murder and is against the merger. No way! Could the amazing Ninetales and the Alderman actually be? Something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face. Oh, no, it's nothing. Hello, Odd Garrett. Oh, I already said hello to you. Bring me photos of Spider. He does look a little bit like J. Jonah. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something since she works here. Reattached. Why? Who cares? Where is Jinxie? Outside? No. We are supposed to be looking for Jinxie, right? Right? Here she is. You saying hi again, Serp? Come on. Oh, look, there's Jinxie. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and... Sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products. That's a character trait. A charm to make a better milkshake and another to cure my lactose intolerance. Maybe she should just stick to soy milk. Jinxie, hey, it's me. It's the demon lawyer. Ack! Not another warding charm. Huh. Apollo? Who is she? Oh, right. This is your first time meeting each other. Wait, who was with me? Oh, Truce. Wait, yeah, where did Trucy go? Did she fall off a cliff? She was with me at the beginning, and then I guess she left. This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Oh, so she's the one who... hello. My name's Athena Sykes. I've been to Europe. All of it. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at his trial. Pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you, too. Where's Trucy? She went back to the office ahead of us. But don't worry, Athena and I are on the case. Wait, how do I know you didn't... that you didn't gobble her up alive? Relax, I didn't eat her up, and I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. Oh, poor little Trucy. I'm about ready for some tears of frustration myself. She's quite an, interesting character, huh, Apollo? Continue speaking. Jinxie, do you remember any more of what happened? Not much. At least not yet. But you do think Tenma Taro was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival? I don't know anything about that. Huh? But you said Tenma Taro murdered the alderman. It's okay, Jinxie. You can tell... Yikes! What was that for? People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters. Huh? What's gotten into her? So if there are no monsters, you admit I'm human? No, you're still a demon. What? Oh, I give up. Seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tenmataro. Oh, are we gonna get our Magatama? Our psychological Magatama? We totally are. That's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in the fox chamber. Jinxie, about this charm. Ah, that's... You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenmataro was the murderer. That's why you gave this to me, right? That's true, but... If there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it will help your father, too. Alright then. Okay, no psychological Magatama necessary. She just changed her mind. Why do you think Tenmataro's the killer? I saw him with my own eyes. Tenmataro is right there in the manor. He escaped his prison and ran right by me. What? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw. I called the police after I stumbled onto the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when I saw Tenmataro. It was right around here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear, but there was no one around to help me. The foul beast raced right by me towards the foyer. Toward the foyer? Mr. Felch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly... Wait a minute. The LaBelle family? We're slowly, subtly, insidiously, How-to-Fool Boyfriend is making its way into this game. We got a Finch and we got a LaBelle. We're supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Tenmataro too. Sounds like we better get their statements. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her. Apollo? Remember the picture in this paper? Someone caught Tenmataro flying through the air. I wonder if it's the same Tenmataro Jinxie says she saw. Don't be ridiculous. Tenmataro is the killer, and he can fly too. So we're gonna find out that that's a kite, I guess? Probably. About the yokai you saw at the scene of the crime, anything else stand out? Actually, I heard this strange jangly sound. A jangly sound? Can you be a little more specific? My memory's kind of fuzzy. But I vaguely recall seeing Tenmataro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that's what was making the strange sound. Does Tenmataro usually carry a staff? Good question. I've never heard anything like that, and it's not shown on the scroll. Yeah, this is the scroll. This is totally in the background of the hamburger. Eat your hamburgers. How about in other documents? Any of them show Tenmataro with a staff? This is the only known document depicting Tenmataro. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed. Then what's the deal with the Tenmataro you saw, Jinxie? Doo-doo-doo-doo. We're adding that to the description? Okay, very well. And her statement. Alright, so that was necessary. Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she can shed some light on this. So, no one knows the Amazing Ninetales' true identity? Wink. This is an important part of the kayfabe. They say no one's ever seen him without his mask. Doesn't that make you want to know even more? Uh-huh. That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponent are so popular. Wait, you mean expose as in strip them naked? Eek! You even think like a demon. The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. Oh, so it's no big deal if he was killed. In fact, in a way, if we tell anyone he was the amazing Foxen, then that makes us the real murderer. So you see, these unmasking matches are life and death battles for the wrestlers. That means this mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's got to be a story behind it. No one can stop the amazing Ninetales. Bet she'd be shocked to find out he's really the alderman. Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenmataro earlier? Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell. Mr. LaBelle? Papa's aide. Oh, right. The other guy who was supposedly in the foyer at the time of the crime. And what exactly did he tell you? Keep the village superstitions in mind before you go talking about seeing Tenmataro at the time of the crime. Village superstitions? They say you must not gaze upon Tenmataro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenmataro will claim your soul. So why then is she telling, if she believes this? And that's something everyone here knows? Sounds like a bunch of baloney to me. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. Objection. Babies do not know that. But I didn't... Wait, what? But I didn't because I'm not from... You're not from around here. What do you mean? Come to think of it. Why is everyone hiding their faces? You there, you mustn't stare at Tenmataro like that. Lower your eyes. He'll steal your soul if you're not careful. Steal my soul? Seriously? The guy at the special event thing said almost the exact same thing. Apollo, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenmataro? I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetales Vale. Then why would you try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. I think we'd better go have a word with him. Time to unmask this monster of a mystery. The last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the foyer. Bueno! Next stop, the Manor Foyer. With any luck, he'll be there waiting for us. We were just here, and he wasn't here. Badoop. There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle. Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker's office window. Oh, it's a TV program guide. Yokai, repeat. Wait, you're human starring the powers of the brain really use Oh, do we really only... Do people really only use 10% of their brain? Not on this stream. We use the whole brain. Peekaboo, I found you, yokai of the Amazon. Join the hunt for Tofu Taro, a high-protein yokai. Fight cancer and disease. Really now. Let's watch that. Let's turn off... my stream is ending early because Peekaboo, I found you is about to start. It's a really good episode. Looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Eek! It's a... Oh, Mr. Filch. What can we do for you? I bet she was going to scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch. Rude. Ain't nothing I need you to do for me. What business do you got with my TV listings? Oh no, it just caught my eye. Can I ask if you watched this pro wrestling program today? Yep, it was a match between a couple of rank amateurs, though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done better than that. I seriously doubt that. This is important. It's important that it was a total disaster. Tenmatown Pro Wrestling Howlin' Wolf versus Pretty Boy Vampire. Blow-by-blow commentary by Timothy Twilight. Almost forgot. There's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch, did you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? That seems like an important thing that we should have asked. For example, Tenmataro or something like that? Huh? Tenmataro? So, did you see him? My, how clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Bet you shine it up every day real pretty like. The ladies must love it, eh? Don't change the subject. And FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. Jinxie said she saw Tenmataro flee towards the foyer. So, you must have seen him too if you were here. Yipes! Wow, really pushed a button there. Well, did you see anything or not? Hold on, then. Is this supposed to be the same guy? Right? Hair? Is it? It must be. Right? Maybe not. I don't know. Is it? I mean, we'll find out eventually. We'll find out someday. The hair is a different color, but I don't know. Wig. I don't know. Oh my gosh, wait. If this is Lavelle, we can actually just flat out give him the pigeon voice.
That is quite enough. I must ask that you not pester my friend anymore.
Yipes! Forgive me for being pestered, sir. I thought that the guy we saw in the intro was the police guy, Bobby Fulbright. I guess I wasn't paying enough. I was only looking at the hair, and not any of the other features. So as soon as we saw, like, I've been all along. I was like, okay, you're the police guy, Bobby Fulbright, not the murderer, and figured he was the guy. But so this is the murderer, and he's not the same guy as Bobby Fulbright. Maybe, I don't know. Interesting. And you are?
I am Florent Lebel, Beau Divine and personal aide to Master Damien Tenma.
Beau Divine? More like Yokai Grotesque. This place is crawling with monsters.
Oh, excuse you.
Ack! What the heck was that for?
It was just a little cologne. You had a look of a stinky sweat about you. It's from my own original brand of cosmetics called Je suis la Belle.
This is awfully handy that I already have a LaBelle voice.
Oh, what a heavenly scent.
Ugh. I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors.
I suppose such a scent would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate.
He even calls people peasants. I love it.
I'll have you know, that is brand number 5, Bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy.
Where's my bottle of adieu so I can return the favor? Got him. Enough about the cologne. Please tell us what you saw around the time of the murder. Hold on. Let's do it proper. Take that.
Yes, do you always go around sticking your hand in other people's faces?
Oh no, I just wanted to show you this.
Oh yes, you do have something of that grimy paw of yours, but I only have things for eyes of beauty. Now, if you would excuse me.
Guess we'll only look at stuff that interests him. Very well. Then look at my words! I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Tenmataro.
Oh, that was it. So she told you she saw the demon, did she?
Mr. LaBelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstitions?
Oh, please. I was merely trying to keep with traditions. Nevertheless, I will say this. I wouldn't stick my nose into this whole Tenmataro business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster.
That's crazy. You really expect me to believe the monsters are real? Only ghosts are real. And spirits. And, whatever magic power Apollo has with his bracelet.
Well, you're real, and you sure look like a monster.
Look who's talking. So, Mr. LaBelle, you did... Ah!
Little JC has an active imagination. Isn't that right, Phineas?
Well, that's right. Didn't see nothing, especially not Tenmataro.
As for me, I only see things of beauty. That's why I can barely see you.
I've got 2 words for this guy. Total freak. And just where were you at the time of the murder? And can I have your fingerprints, please? Could I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime?
In other words, you would like to hear my alibi. To think you'd suspect me of all people.
Oh, no, it's just a formality. I have to read fast. He's a fan. He's a fan of interrupting. He's sorry what chigaoing me before I can finish my sentence.
How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight.
Erg! Like that spritz really helped.
What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Felicia. Answer the question.
At the time of the crime, we were, in this here foyer.
Exactly. Good answer, Felicia. Good answer.
I'm just repeating what you told. Youch!
You've said quite enough.
Who's with these 2? Great, now he's got me. Oh, because it's a word in all caps, I guess? I haven't even really noticed that he's been doing that, apparently. He's been emphasizing words like that.
Are we quite through here? I'm a very busy man, you know.
Right. Well, thanks for your help. So these 2 were in the foyer, but didn't see Tenmataro.
Come along, little Filchy.
Where are we going? Oh, where I can practice them statements tomorrow. Yipes! My eyes!
You're going to dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours someday.
What do you mean, practice statements?
Now, if you will excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup.
Apollo, I know this sounds strange. Hit me. But Mr. LaBelle seems unusually preoccupied with Tenmataro. Really? How can you tell? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. That's not hard to explain. And you've explained it to us before. You mean you have good ears? Oh wait, she's never explained it to us. Okay, she's never explained it to Apollo. He only just met her. Something like that. I know this sounds strange, but he's obviously insane, evil, and the murderer. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice, and my ears can pick up on even the subtlest of tones for some reason. That's an interesting skill. But what do you mean he's preoccupied with Tenmataro? I'm not exactly sure, but it's like he was obsessed with the thought of Tenmataro. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway. Everywhere we turn, it's Tenmataro this, Tenmataro that. We should go talk to the mayor, too. Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Tenmataro. Alright, will this be the end of the investigation? Maybe? Probably. Usually I feel like the last thing you do is talk to the, defendant. Something wrong, Apollo? Where did your enthusiasm go? What am I doing asking the mayor if he's ever thought about releasing Tenmataro? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. At worst... Oh, he's here. It's so nice to finally meet you. I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. Big smile. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Tenma. Taro. Oh, yes. I look forward to working with you, too. Eek. Glad he didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name. funnier in Japanese, I'm sure. Probably. Apollo, he's just as kind and gentle looking as I'd imagined. Lucky for you, after that blunder you just made. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. There are rumors going around about how you want to or did set Tenmataro free.
What utter nonsense.
Yikes!
They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you.
A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he? What he really needs to work on are his people skills. So rumor has it that you want to push the merger through in order to release Tenmataro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? They're real fond of baloney in this game.
Grr.
Ack! Sorry if I offended you.
So that's the talk around town, is it?
I can see how that would make you angry.
What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this?
Uh,
I must break out of here at once. Her tormentors must be taught a lesson.
Wait, no, wait. First we have to get you a not guilty verdict.
Don't try to stop me. This is about a father's duty to his darling daughter. Hold tight, sweet Jinxie. Daddy is coming to save you.
Relax. We'll look out for your daughter until we can get you free.
Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself?
Oh boy. I'd probably call in the SWAT team if he showed up at her school. Also, if he broke out of prison. Like right now. Oh right, I ought to ask about the reason behind the merger. Very well. It seems like you were rather forceful in pushing for the municipal merger. Did you really want Ninetales Vale that badly?
Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism.
Sorry, I just had a stroke. Wait, am I feeling what I think I'm feeling?
Sure, I played a bit of hardball, but only when I deemed it necessary.
I knew it. My bracelet's reacting. What is it, Apollo? Mayor Tenma may not be telling the whole truth. Really? How can you tell? People invariably tense up when they lie. It's more than a feeling. More than a feeling. That's where my bracelet here comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense. Because it begins to feel tight on my arm. No way! You can do that? Wait, so you believe me? Just like that? Sure, each of us has our own special gifts. Oh yeah, Athena has a gift too, her special sense of hearing. Still, what do you think the mayor is lying about? I don't know, but it's our job to find out. Without losing any health. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. I'd better go through a short tutorial first. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. First, I tap my bracelet. Right. Now, let's give it a whirl. Yes, I remember this feeling of intense concentration. The ability to see the smallest twitch, the slightest frown that no one else can see. Now, Mayor Tenma was lying somewhere in that statement he just made. And when he lied, a certain habit made itself clear just under his right eye. Oh, they're even telling us where to look. I just have to shift my viewpoint up and focus on that area. Alright, I've got him now. His tick should appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eyes. I'm gonna pour over every word he says and wait for his tick to appear. And when it does, I'll perceive it. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you.
Gotcha!
Gotcha! Mr. Mayor, please, you can trust us with the truth. Very well.
The truth, I don't understand.
When you mentioned tourism, the bottom of your right eye started twitching.
What nonsense is this? So what if it did?
Please, tell us more about your merger bid.
What more is there to tell?
Why were you really seeking to merge with Ninetails Vale?
I already told you. Tourism. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite the prize.
You really don't trust us, do you?
What are you talking about? The village has been hot property ever since the monster craze started, has it not?
I think you've yet to realize that what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say that the monster craze really revitalized Ninetails Vale, so you felt it would be an attractive prize for its tourism, but that would contradict this. I wasn't ready for this. Yeah, so he's saying the monster craze revitalized Ninetails Vale, but was it the other way around that... No, that is what this says. Well, he sparked the monster... The wrestling match sparked the monster craze, and then the monster craze saved Ninetails from becoming a ghost town. This is the only thing that I have, though, that's related to what we're talking about. Statue. Yeah, this is the only thing that's even a little bit related.
Take that!
The monster craze in Ninetails Vale is a very recent phenomenon. It was sparked when the amazing... We don't have a timetable here. How do I know it was recent? It was sparked when the amazing Ninetails rose up against the municipal merge. Do we know that? Hold on. That wasn't in the description. That was not in the description. And nobody ever said that. Did they? Did he rose up again? He started wrestling because they were going to merge the towns and he was against it? The village was practically a ghost town before then. Arg. So you see, you couldn't have possibly seen it as an attractive prize for its tourism. What's the real reason behind your push to merge Tenma Town with Ninetails Vale, huh?
Well,
Lulu. Are you ready to tell me the truth now?
Honestly, I never wanted to pursue the merger in the first place, but I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie.
Protect her from what?
I received a threat. It said either I go through with the merger or my Jinxie dies.
What? How awful. Who would do such a thing? Ah, her right eye twitched. She's lying. She's lying about who would do such a thing.
I don't know, but whoever blackmailed me must be connected to the murder.
Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer could be one and the same?
Alderman QB was immensely popular, so you have to ask who would want him dead. The blackmailer who wanted the merger at all costs had all the motive in the world.
But why go from blackmail to murder? The merger protests won't disappear just because the alderman was killed. Are you allergic to lies? Ah, could it be? What if there was another reason for the murder? Like what? Maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman QB's secret identity, and his secret identity was a threat to the blackmailer's murder scheme. What do secret identities have to do with anything, Apollo? I have evidence revealing the Alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. Mayor Tenmo, please take a look at this if you would.
That's the amazing Ninetales mask. What is the meaning of this?
This mask was almost definitely at the crime scene, and there was some white hair inside.
White hair, you say?
There was but one person with white hair in the manor that day.
What are you saying?
You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex QB, the amazing Ninetales himself. No way!
The Alderman was impossible. Bacana!
Wait, come to think of it, Alderman QB was a former pro wrestler. I don't remember that being said. So the blackmailer turned killer when he discovered the Alderman's secret identity. Didn't I just say that? But yeah, the amazing Ninetales was a threat to the blackmailer's scheme. He opposed the merger and, as a result, single-handedly sparked the monster craze. Even so, what was the mask doing at the crime scene? There had been an event at the manor, and maybe Alderman QB had taken part in it, if you get my drift.
This is absurd.
Mr. Mayor, do you have proof of the threat that was made against you?
Yes, a blackmail letter. Unfortunately, it disappeared after the murder. I'd been carrying it around in my briefcase, but now it's suddenly vanished.
The blackmailer must have taken it with them after they killed the alderman. Well, at least we've clearly established the killer's motive. Mayor Tenma, guard visiting hours are over.
It would appear this meeting is adjourned.
Apollo, do you really think the Tenma Taro that Jinxie saw is the killer? I don't know. All I know is there is no such thing as monsters, only ghosts and superpowers. What about that newspaper article? Could the killer have purposely freed Tenma Taro to do their dirty work? Oh, come on. There wasn't any Tenma Taro to release in the first place. Yes, but the only suspects the police have right now are the mayor and a yokai. They'll probably be arguing whether there was a yokai involved in court tomorrow. I can already see that look of disbelief on the judge's face. Apollo, are you alright? I'm fine. I'll think of something. I better, because I can't very well say a flying demon was the killer. At this point, the only thing I know for sure is tomorrow is going to be one doozy of a trial. To be continued. Yeah. The monstrous turnabout.